Okay, thank y'all for watching. Sergey, you all know me. This is just a quick training video. I said I was going to send it to you all today by 6 so that you have 24 hours to watch it before our meeting. So watch this in its entirety. This is our new London Mini. It will not look like this because the top is missing. That little telephone sign is missing because we're having it restructured. But it'll literally, the only thing you need to know about the top is that it sits on this just like a hat. That's it. Well, I guess the second thing is that it sits on this like a hat, and there will be a remote to turn the LED lights on. That's the reason we took it back, is because we're putting LED lights in it. So anyway, everything else you need to know is here. It is fully assembled. I'm going to show you guys how to break it down, how to put it back together. In terms of transport, the way this thing is going to go in and out is by way of wagon, because we're also waiting for the custom case to be built for us to put this in and protect it and transport. But turning this around, just want to show you the back of this. There's a USB-C cable plugged into the phone. This is actually just a USB. And please make sure before you transport that you tie this up like so. It's a little Velcro strap on the back of it. Make sure you tie that up, please, and tuck it right here in the bottom, okay? Also, right here in the bottom, stick your hand in here. You'll feel a little knob in the middle. That knob is going to tighten the top of the booth to this pole that you see here. So to remove the top, unscrew the knob and lift this straight off. You have the top of it. Just to show you what we're working with, boom, it's just a hole and a mount at the bottom that the pole slides up through the hole, goes into this mount, and you tighten it up, kind of thing. All right, so we'll move this out the way real quick. Now all you have left is your pole. This is literally a sub pole for a speaker. I'm going to paint this white, so this will look a little different too. But all you're doing is twisting this. Whenever you're putting this together, don't, especially you, Rashad, all of our muscular people, don't tighten this too tight because it'll be a pain trying to take it off at the end of the night. But you're just gonna unscrew it. It's a threaded edge at the bottom, I think an M20, right? So that is going into a base that is underneath this white base. This is just a custom wood base, that's it. You know, eventually when we have brides and grooms that want us to put their names on them or whatever else, we'll just start making vinyl wraps to put on this. But that's simply to cover up the Chave Flex base that's black and not as aesthetically pleasing, right? So that's literally it. I'm gonna place this here really quickly. I always tell everybody on the team, lift with your knees. This thing is heavy. It is exactly, oh, it doesn't say, but my guess is about 25, 30 pounds. So lift it up like so, and then put this thing in a wagon. Do not carry this on the way out into the car because it's gonna hurt. It's very heavy. But anyway, heavy base. If you were going to set this up, I'm now restarting the process. You're gonna lay your base down first, the black base. Then right over that black base, the white base. It does not matter on the bottom, like what side is where, it doesn't matter. Just wanna make sure you see that thread hole in the bottom. Step 3, thread in the pole. Again, not too tight, just quick snug, boom. Step 3.5. Adjusting the height of this thing is probably not gonna be a thing. I'm likely going to like E6000 this thing or weld or something to keep this just one standard height, all right? But if you wanted to change the height, you could twist this to move this part up and down. This second hole right here, you see 1 hole, 2 hole, this second hole is where I'm thinking it's gonna stay. But yeah, step 3.5. Step 4, putting the phone onto the speaker pole. Again, before you put this on, you want to make sure that that knob in the bottom, let me pick this up and show you. You want to make sure this knob in the bottom is loosened. Don't pull it all the way out, but make sure that's loosened, because if not, it's not going to go all the way down. So I have my fingers here on each side of the hole. It's going to kind of guide the speaker pole through the hole. And then you'll kind of feel it going into the mount. Come on, there we go. And then tighten it up from there. Obviously, you'll want to turn it wherever direction it's going to be facing. Then you're going to tighten it up. One, two, three, four. Step 5, plug in the phone. Everything is battery operated. So grab your cable back here that I asked everybody to wind up, plug that USB into a power pack, and then just tuck it in this little pocket that we had built in the bottom so that everything is clean and sleek. Once you see this little LED light come on, you know it's good. It usually only takes about 20 seconds, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to come on. I do see the little red light from the computer chip that's in here, so I know that's a. Come on. Oh, here, I guess I should show y'all what I'm talking about. Right up here, that little light. Once that comes on like this, that means you're good to go, okay? So once that's on, step 6 is going to be putting the top onto the top of this. And you're set up, all right? At this point, some florist or something is probably bothering you about, you know, can she put flowers on it or whatever, or he, you know, no discrimination. Last thing before you go, just pick up the hook, make sure it works.
Please leave your message at the beep when you're finished.
Yeah. Rashad likes to leave little messages and things like that. I've heard that in the gallery. If you want to do that, that's cool. We're going to check it beforehand anyway, but that's the quick rundown on how to set up the London Mini. We will do a training on the full London, but right now, me and maybe Miles and Rashad are the only people that are setting it up. So, yeah. Again, watch this before our meeting on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever we're meeting. All right, bye.